Hello, and welcome back to Tales Along El Camino Sierra. We've been having a great time researching and presenting these tales of Eastern Sierra history, and we hope you are enjoying watching them as well. We have hundreds of them lined up to make into these slideshows, and as long as we have folks like you tuning in, we will keep them coming with a new episode every Thursday. So help us out and subscribe to our channel and share it with the other folks you think might enjoy them. And if you have an idea for a little-known bit of Eastern Sierra history for us to write about, or have any other comment, we would love to hear from you. Thanks so much again for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed this tale.
This is episode 7 of Tales Along El Camino Sierra, Bad Day at Black Rock. Many Hollywood movies have been filmed in the Eastern Sierra, especially in the area around Lone Pine. One of our all-time favorites is the 1955 MGM classic Bad Day at Black Rock. The dramatic thriller, directed by John Sturges, has been described as film noir meets the modern Western. Bad Day was nominated for 4 Academy Awards and featured an all-star cast of Spencer Tracy, Robert Ryan, Anne Francis, Dean Jagger, Walter Brennan, Lee Marvin, and Ernest Borgnine. Most people will tell you this film is famous because it was one of the first times an American film acknowledged that after Pearl Harbor, Japanese Americans were abused and treated badly. But the film also is a damnation to those who stand back and refuse to take a stand against wrongdoing. The whole plot is hinged on whether or not people will stand up and do the right thing. The film plays well as a moral fable, but also as a tense thriller. Bad Day at Black Rock also features one of the best opening lead-ins in any of the movies we can recall. A set of Southern Pacific Railroad's Black Widow diesel locomotives drawing a full set of streamlined passenger cars races dramatically across the flats of the Owens Valley, with the soaring Sierra Nevada mountains looming majestically in the background. Some of the aerial shots taken of the moving train are particularly thrilling. The Southern Pacific Railroad built their standard gauge line into the Owens Valley in 1910, primarily to aid the city of Los Angeles in hauling the tons of supplies and materials needed to build the aqueduct that transported the water of the Eastern Sierra to the City of Angels. Southern Pacific standard gauge only ran as far as Owens, just a bit north of Lone Pine. When MGM decided they would film Bad Day at Black Rock in the Owens Valley, they contacted Southern Pacific Railroad to see about using one of their passenger trains in some of the scenes of the movie. The Lone Pine branch, as it was referred to, had only handled freight during its 60-plus years of existence. Southern Pacific never operated a passenger train service between Los Angeles to Lone Pine, and they were concerned about sending one of their passenger trains up on the tracks to the Eastern Sierra. Passenger cars weigh more than freight cars, and Southern Pacific wasn't sure if the small trestles that spanned numerous washes on the route would hold up to the heavier train cars. But the railroad soon agreed and arranged to send one of their new modern streamliners up to the Owens Valley. The train traveled from LA to Lone Pine in reverse, so they could approach the bridges with the lighter passenger cars first and the heavier train engines trailing, in case one of the bridges collapsed under the weight. The 200-mile trip from Southern California to Lone Pine took 12 hours as the train never traveled faster than 25 miles an hour. The railroad charged MGM $5,500 and the cost of 265 round-trip passenger tickets for use of their train. The movie features many shots of the streamliner speeding across the desert. One of the best scenes is what appears to be an aerial shot taken about 30 feet directly in front of the train as it speeds towards the camera. We were amazed how what must have been a helicopter could have timed its speed so perfectly not to have been crashed into by the oncoming train. Well, a little Hollywood trickery here solved that potential problem. The scene was actually filmed with the train running in reverse, with the helicopter trailing, and then the clip was reversed in the film to have it appear the train was moving forward. There's much more trivia of this Hollywood classic to share, but we'll save that for another tale along El Camino Sierra.
Thanks for watching Tales Along El Camino Sierra. Remember, we upload a new episode every Thursday, and you can help us keep Tales going by subscribing to our channel and sharing it with others. If you'd like to enjoy more tales, you can pick up copies of our popular books at dozens of retailers throughout the Eastern Sierra or directly from our website. Thanks again for watching Tales Along El Camino Sierra, where we take you on a sentimental journey along Highway 395.